Hi, Miss Chrissy here. Today I just want to do a quick video about commitment because I'm only committed right now to do a quick video because I'm in between here and there. So commitment universally kind of has the same meaning. We all kind of think of commitment in generally the same way, but it also, just like so many other words, it also has a personal meaning. Like we don't always use commitment and live commitment in the same realm, in the same world. So I just think it's a good idea to wrap your brain around what your mind, how you interpret what commitment is. Because when you use that word with people, that you're going to be committed to a person, a relationship, or a project, or a sport, or whatever it is that you're getting involved with, you need to ask yourself, what level of commitment are you willing to make to any of those things that really require some form of commitment? And then once you decide the level of commitment that you have, you need to express that to the parties involved. So if someone asks you to get involved with a project, like they want to raise money for a nonprofit organization. I'm just pulling this out top of my head. Miss Chrissy, can you help us? Can you help us raise money for that? You're like, well, I can, but my level of commitment can only be a 4 because I am involved with other things and other projects. So this is what I have to offer. I love your organization. I love what you stand for. I am willing to do these things, whether it's donate money, which requires very little commitment of time. Or if I don't really have a lot of money to donate, maybe I will commit to donating more of my time to make phone calls or whatever that organization needs. So, don't say no to something that you're not sure if 100% commitment, level of commitment isn't required, because you might miss out on some great opportunities. And then, as far as getting into a relationship, more of a partnership or an intimate kind of relationship, dating relationship, you should express how committed you are to that and how much time you can give that. Because there are some people that are looking for, a lot of time and require deep commitment, a exclusive commitment, and other people that, are not looking for something serious or not looking for something to commit to on a long-term basis, and maybe just, for dating purposes or socializing. So it's fair to yourself to express what you are looking for. And it's also fair to yourself to express what you're willing to give to another person. And likewise, it serves everyone involved when you are able to talk about what level of commitment you are willing to make in whatever the subject matter. And there's a little bit of a difference, though. I was just having this conversation with someone about when we get our children involved with commitments. My kids are long grown up, so it's been a while. But, if a child, I'm just going to use my daughter, I'm going to talk about myself. When I was a child, I wanted to do gymnastics. And I went a couple times, and I might have been like 8 or 9 or something. And I was not good at it at all. Who is going to be good when they first start? No one. But some people, even when they're children, are perfectionists and only want to do something if they can do it well. So I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to go back, Mom. I do not like it. I do not want to go back. And so my mom didn't make me go back. My dad wanted me to go back because they paid for it. But my mom said, if she doesn't want to do it, she's not going to, even though we paid for it, she's not going to do it well because she's not interested. She feels insecure, like she's not enjoying it. So I didn't go back. And I had the same situation with one of my daughters with softball. She wanted to go, And she did it 1 year, and she did well. She did fine. But the next year, it was like the next year, the maybe she was 10, 11, and they were getting, some of the girls getting a little more serious about their softball skills. And her dad was part-time coach. We were divorced, but and she's like, I hate it. I hate running. I hate sweating. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm like, okay, well then you don't have to do it anymore. But that's on our part as parents to say, I'm paying the money and you are going to do it. What is your level of commitment? Like, how much you really want to do it? How much you think like, it's kind of fun, or that's the parent's job. That's our job as a parent to figure that out. It's not their fault that we decide to spend X amount of dollars, because when they're a child and don't really get the value of the money that they're putting out. Now, that's our fault, the one that wrote the check. We should have a conversation with our child before we commit them to something that we're not really sure that they can commit to because of their age or being able to process what that means. So I think, if a child said, I want to do gymnastics, I don't like that. I want to do softball. Oh, I don't like that. I want to do soccer. I don't like that. Like, you can't keep doing that either, because it's not hard. There's a lot of things, activities where they can try it out on a few free lessons or something like that. If you have a child that might be a little bit more, picky about things, or unsure. Maybe they're unsure to what they really want to connect to and commit to, and they just want to try a little bit of everything. So take them for that free karate lesson, or something, whatever they're interested in. A lot of dance schools I know offer one free week or one free lesson, whatever. But look into it before you commit your money and your child to something that they might not really enjoy. Figure it out. And it starts there, because if you, say if my parents, or if I did this to my daughter and my mom made me go through with it because they paid the money for it, then what message is it sending about, okay, so my mom paying the money is more important than me, having fun. Like, I have to stick with it. Like, I don't know how much $168 is, or whatever it was. Probably was that much at that time. That's not fair to them. And then they walk away with a lesson that, if they really didn't enjoy it, really, let's just say hated it, then, that's what are you teaching them? Just stick it out. You decided you want to do it. You need to do it. You need to learn. My money. I spent my money. Like, don't do that. Don't do that to your kid. And don't do that to yourself. Like, help your child find the right thing to do. So summing it all up, I just think we need to spend more time with our commitments, more time deciding our commitments and evaluating and analyzing that, because we spend a lot of our time involved with different things, and time is a very precious commodity. And I hope that you found value in this video, and I would love to hear if you have an opinion about it, or what your feelings are, thoughts about commitment and the way that I spoke of that. And I would really appreciate if you like the video, and if you would subscribe to my channel, leave comments. All of those things really help in the YouTube algorithm, and I want to reach as many people as possible. I make these videos because I love to watch these kind of videos, and these kind of videos, inspire me and lift me up, and make me think about things in a way maybe I haven't thought about. No earth-shattering rocket science here, but I do it for the joy of it, and hopefully it's fun to do it for me. But hopefully it brings you joy, and I hope that we'll meet again. And until then, enjoy the ride.